And the bridge starts off with this E major, and the second chord is that G sharp again, and then you go to this A, just like the chorus A, but you can use that A if you want to, and then you go back to the E minor for the fourth chord in the progression. So the bridge uses strumming pattern 3, and that is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And so that's one time through the strumming pattern. And on each chord, you do that twice. So you do the strumming pattern twice for each chord. So it'd be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. So that's the first bit of the bridge, where there's no singing on it. So just before he gets the singing, on this last E, he goes. You do a little stop on that E, and then you go back into those that progression again. So you do that again, and it's the bit where it says, "If I were you, I'd put that away." So you do that progression another time, and then you get to the bit where Lindsay comes in, and it's "and she said," and then you do that progression again, so that's 3 times, and then you do the progression 4th time round, and the 4th time has no singing on, but it does something different at the end to go into the last chorus. So I'll go through the whole bridge for you now, and I'll stop just for it, the chorus. So just to recap, the bridge is E, G sharp, A to E, and that progression goes around 4 times. 3, 2, 1, where did it go? So that 3rd time on the progression at the end, do a few moots, and then into the 4th time. And then after that, you go into the chorus. So it's a bit where it goes, "And as the sun went down, we ended up on the ground." And this time, instead of going to the A like the previous choruses, this A, you go to this A, which, so you put your 1st finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string, your 3rd finger on the 5th string of the 7th fret, little finger on the 4th string of the 7th fret, and then 2nd finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, and then the highest 2 are open. So you go, so you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you move to this A minor bar chord. But you don't have to do the bar chord, you can just do the power chord if that's a bit easier. So the bar chord will be bar and fret 5, and then third finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and then little finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string. Or you can do the bar this, or you can do this shape, which would be little finger and third finger there, and the first finger would go on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. If that's probably the easiest way without doing the bar. But you can do that, the bar, you can do this bar, which is just bar in the highest 3 and then mute in the 5th. Or you can just do a power chord if you want, or you can do that shape which I just talked about. But so there's a few variations on that A minor there. So you go. So once you've done that first A shape, gone to that shape, you go back to the normal A shape before going back to the G sharp, and then you're playing, then you're back into the normal chorus strumming then. So I'll just play it through, and there's a little bit at the very end which just changes up the rhythm slightly, so I'll cover that once I've gone through it. Okay. And as the sun went down, we ended up on the ground. I heard the rain shake the wind, though you screamed over this thing. And as we on this night, I put your body to the test with mine. This love was out of control. Tell me, where did you go? So going back to the start of that last chorus, so it's do a little stop on that A minor, and then you go back into the normal A, back to the G sharp, and then you go back to the A, and you go down, up, down, up, down, and let it ring. And then you go to this E, and then you go back to the G sharp, then back to the A, and you do this little, at the very end you hit the top ones, and then 6th, 5th, 4th string, so it's, and then down, and then strum the highest, do that again, so it's, then go to the E, and then the very last bit is on the 4th string, hit that once, and then take your 3rd finger off and put your 1st finger, move that up 1 string on the E major to the 1st fret of the 4th string, hit that 4th string again, so it's, and then you go back to the E major shape, and that's the last chord of the whole song. So that last bit is, but that last bit of the chorus, it's relatively easy. It's just that A minor shape. But like I say, all the chords will be in the description. So for this last bit, if I'll just be going a bit too quick, they'll be all laid out there for you. And if you've got any questions about that, don't hesitate to ask me. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and I'll be doing some more tutorials like this at bands like Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, etc. And if you haven't already, if you need a capo, if you need a tuner, there's some links in the description linking to these ones that I use. They're relatively cheap and just super easy to use. So yeah, until next time, peace out.